folks. Thank you. If I do look a little prettier right now than I normally do, we have a great makeup artist in our midst today. It's Makeup by C. We're going to get her information to you, so hopefully she can make you look as good as I do. Having said that, hey folks, welcome back to the Roland GRIMES, not just sports and entertainment show where we cover business, sports, health, entertainment, and education. I'm your host, Roland Bubba Grimes, and as always, put your hands together for my esteemed co-host, Mr. Self-Empowerment, Wilbur Skipper. We're taping live here. You can hear the buzz. Monday Night Football game getting ready to start. We're taping live here at Society Lounge, located at 8229 Georgia Avenue, Silver Spring, Maryland. We have two very fine gentlemen with us here today from the industry of business, and specifically the industry of insurance and protection services. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to introduce to my near right, Mr. Bill Burcaw, and my far right, Mr. Gary Berned. Put your hands together for it. Now, people often ask me, hey, Roland, why do you have people from different industries on a especially sports-related show? Well, quite frankly, every industry services the athletic industry, and every industry services people like you and me. And the fact that we enjoy athletics is a bonus, but we need folks like these guys to come on and help educate us a little bit more about what we can do to improve our lives as a whole. Gentlemen, thank you for joining us. Look, got a quick question. I'm going to open up right now. Tell me a little bit about your agency. I'm going to start with you, Bill. How long have you been involved with it? Tell me your transformation over the years in the insurance industry.
Let me go back, and you're going back a long way, but I want to start, if you don't mind, I want to start
make it happen.
Making a couple of comments. Number one, in case you didn't notice, we're the first guest not to be able to touch the floor.
We make everything happen on the Roland GRIMES, not just sports entertainment show. It's all right. It's all right.
So in case y'all didn't know.
Why we couldn't go first, I don't know. It would have been better, but we didn't.
Bill, you got me on that one.
Yeah. Second, if you didn't notice, I'm following injuries in the NFL to life insurance.
Yeah. Let's talk about it.
And let's talk a little bit about that. Might be like going from a Long Island iced tea to a regular iced tea. But that's what we're going to talk about. Anyway, my background in the insurance business, and I can't say I've seen it all, but I've been 46 years in the life insurance business. I've seen a total transformation, all for the better. And if we think about the life insurance industry, I'll talk first about the AIG company, and more specifically American General Life and Accident, which is the company that we specifically represent. We've been around for well over 100 years. We made many acquisitions over the years. Primarily, and probably the most publicized, was the Equitable Insurance Company when we bought them in 1995.
No, what, Equitable AXA then, or AXA?
No, Equitable was Equitable. It was the Equitable Insurance Society, actually, at that time. And we remained the American General Life and Accident until AIG bought us, and we are now a solely owned subsidiary of AIG. Okay. But just let me make a real quick comment about that, because I think it's critical that the word gets out there. If you remember, at the end of 2008, when the government bailed out AIG, there was a lot of public criticism.
Sure it was.
The outcry was loud, and it was clear. I'm very proud to make mention now that not only was the $176 billion paid back to the government with interest every month, but the government made a $27 billion, as in billion-dollar profit on the sale of our stock.
Wow.
Let's give him a hand. $27 billion.
So these are the bailouts that took place with the current administration?
Absolutely.
Or before?
No, this was the 8th bailout at that time. Remember, General Motors, etc., was involved in that. AIG was.
So you made good on the bailout?
We made more than good, and we now are back. We bought all of our stock back. We are now.
That's great.
Yeah, it was a true American success story. And in my 46 years, the primary changes I've seen is in the product. 46 years ago, and it's long before your time, but there were basically two products in the insurance industry, in the life insurance industry.
Whole life, term life.
Whole life and term life. And it remained that way for, actually it was over 100 years you had two products. And then the universal life came out, and it changed the entire focus and structure of the insurance industry to the point where about 80% of all insurance products bought today is universal.
Have a universal life base. Now, the universal life is sort of a hybrid between term and whole life, where you have some flexibility in your payments or your positioning in your investment portfolio. Is that correct?
I'm expanding my territory down here. Are you interested? And you just explained that. You did that better than I could. You said it in
There's
layman's,
a reason for that.
in layman's terms.
There's
You
a
did
reason
that.
for that. I'll let Roland discuss
Roland
that
Bubba
one.
Grimes has worn many hats.
He has worn
There
many
was
hats.
a time. And you all out there in Syracuse, New York know all about it.
That's right. Well, I'm going to go on record before I bring Gary in and say that Gary is our agent, meaning my family's agent. I'm going to let him talk about a wonderful product that we have, and yes, I'm giving him an endorsement because it works, it's good. I don't have to worry about anything. The wife don't have to worry about anything. If something was to happen, we're taken care of. Everything's good. So, Gary, why don't you talk about the product that you've introduced to my wife and I, and let everybody know how that works.
Okay, what I showed Mr. Skipper and his wife, it's called the Quality of Life Insurance. Now, what's unique about this policy, and you hit it right on the head, it's a hybrid between whole life and term. This policy, it's life insurance you don't have to die to use. This policy has living benefits. Traditionally, when you bought life insurance, if you bought a whole life policy, there's only two ways to get money from it. You died, or you bought it from the cash value. Now, it wasn't a money maker, so there wasn't a whole lot of cash value in the policy. But with the quality of life, and I have 6 different quality of life, so it depends on your circumstances. When I go into your home, I need to talk to you, find out what you're trying to accomplish. When I have that information, I do that through talking to you, using fact finders and needs analysis. Once I know your situation, then I can recommend a policy to you that will fit your needs. And again, I have 6 different universal life policies. They all have the same benefits. We have chronic, critical, terminal illness riders. These are the benefits that you can use. You don't need to die to use.
Absolutely. Now, if I'm not mistaken, and Roland, I hope I have a few.
Yeah, actually, we're going to take a break in a minute. Go ahead and put it out there, and then we'll come back.
Okay, well, what I want to talk about when we come back, Gary, is talk about a little bit about what I understand about it, and then you can help me go along with that and make sure I'm saying it correctly.
Sure.
Okay.
All right, folks, hey, we're going to pay a couple of bills, take a quick station break. Roland Grimes, Not Just Sports and Entertainment Show, talking about insurance protection, something that we all need. We'll be back with you very shortly. Sit tight.